I was going to say good day, guys. I was going to say good day. I don't know why. Anyway, good afternoon. Hope you're doing all well. Doing all well. All doing well. I'll put it the right way round. Oh gosh, shall I start again? Hi guys. Hope you're all doing well. God, you wouldn't believe the traffic I've had to have gotten through just to get here. This just started out as, I'll just go out for a drive. I don't know where I'll end up. I'll just go for a drive. Nice sunny day. And here I am. Somewhere just outside of Lillan. I can't talk today. I haven't got my teeth in properly. No, I don't have false teeth. Not yet, anyway. And we are currently stuck behind a tractor. I have cool, refreshing air-conditioned air blowing on the back of the camera, so it doesn't shut down because of the heat. It's 18 degrees. It was 20 yesterday. But yeah, the traffic. God. You can tell summer's coming. Now, I apologise for any stops in traffic that I might, well, befall me. It can't be helped. It is the holiday season. I think it's Whitsun. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, Whitsun. I don't know where I'm going, towards Penzance, I expect. Oh, it's been nothing but topic about that Philip Schofield. If you don't know who he is, he's a British television presenter. Well, was a British television presenter. I think his career might be over with now. But alright, he did wrong. Let's just let it go now. Just let it go. There's more important things in the world to worry about. You might hear me do that. It's just a few allergies trying to bite me in the backside. But these new hay fever tablets, they're doing their job. Now, at the top of this road, is that tractor going to go left or right? I hope he doesn't go left. You're going right. I think there is a restaurant in here as well. I don't think it's just a B&B. There's a funky little car. Oh, nice cool breeze. I got both front windows open, so. Oh no, he's going left. Thank you, sir. Very, very much, sir. Very, very much for that. That was nice. Not all of them do that, but that was nice of him to do that. Because some people just sat at the junction. There's an oncoming car half a mile down the road there. They're like, is it safe to pull out? No, it's safe for me to pull out because I've already had a look. I only hope that most of the people are on the beach and that Penzance isn't too busy. this isn't going to be a long one. I'm going to try and get another video out later on in the week if I can. The weather's meant to be good, so, you know. But yeah, it's a drive to Penzance and a quick lap along the promenade. Did I just say promenade? Along the promenade. I started off by saying good day. Maybe I'm turning Australian or something. Look at that. Cripple-Ease. One of the few and wonderful wordy names we have down here. Cripple-Ease. There's one up near Liskeard, I swear it says Chewbacca. And again, any apologies for wibbly-wobbly footage, but due to road surfaces it can't be helped. God, my voice went then. I bought a new air freshener not too long ago, and it's working really nicely. My car is smelling very nice. She looked very happy, didn't she? I'm coming through. I've never been, so if you have, correct me, but I imagine Cornwall looks a lot like Wales, just without the mountains. It would be nice if Cornwall had a few mountains. Nanclydra, very similar names to Wales. Traffic calming ahead. I saw that the other day, traffic calming. I mean, at this point, am I going to start to feel calm? Don't feel any different. Remember we had an old car conked out on this hill, broke down. Conked out is a funny word for broke down, basically. Rolled it back down the hill to the garage that was down there, and I think my dad part exchanged it for another one. Well, I hope wherever you are, you're having this kind of weather. You know, unless you live in Alaska or, I don't know, the North Pole. Imagine if you live in somewhere like Northern California or Arizona or somewhere like that, you're probably sick of this kind of weather. Oh, that was a big drain. And I don't know if you've heard on my other video, recent video, I mentioned I had a crack on the left hand side of my windscreen, and it was slowly spreading. So I decided to pop out and get some glass resin, and it stopped the crack. I am going to get a new windscreen at some point, but it has stopped the crack in its tracks for now. So any of you, if you have a crack in your windscreen and you want to cheaply just hold it at bay, glass resin, has to be glass resin. If you use super glue, or I've heard nail varnish remover, don't use those, because they expand when they dry and they'll open the crack up and make it worse. So don't use them. I'm actually thinking it's going to be a challenge to get back home, back through all the traffic. I mean, the reason I did my last two videos, part 1 and 2, is I don't know why, but my phone, once it gets past 43 minutes or something like that, it splits the videos in two, and then YouTube sees them as two separate videos, so I have to label them as parts 1 and 2, which is a bit of a trying to think of a polite word. Inconvenient. Wow, deja vu. Two cars that look exactly the same. And there's the ocean. Hope it isn't too busy down there. I mean, I'm choosing to go the back lanes because only the locals know of the back lanes, so they're by and large left alone by the tourists. So I actually think I've got a couple of tourists behind me. And we're now entering Gullville. It's a little village right on the edge of Penzance. It makes no difference really. It may as well be Penzance, but I think the guy behind was trying to race me because he nearly, when we stopped, and he nearly went right at my bottom. And that's the thing, you know, if you're a tourist and then you go racing the locals around thinking that they're racing when in fact they just know the roads really well, you're liable to come unstuck. How's the back of my phone? Sorry about the fingers. That's alright. I've just realised I can't fit down here. Right, I'm not taking a left, I'm going to go right, because that brings you out of the roundabout down there, and you will never get out there. Matey's going straight on behind me. Good luck with that. You should have followed me. This way takes you to Haymore, and I can get into the back end of, no, that's coming out wrong. I can get into the back of Penzance this way. Smooth roads. Smooth. Such a joy to drive on when they're like that. Hope you're all having a good day wherever you are. Got to 50 subscribers, and my latest one was Kevin. So shout out to Kev. Thank you for that, mate. I hope you enjoy these videos. Well, you must have. You wouldn't have subscribed, would you? I don't know, I think my lips are too big for my face today. I can't talk. Rough roads. It's nice though, isn't it? They're under the trees. Sun's out. Yeah, that bit there is very scoured, so that's not going to come out well in the video. Here's Haymore. And we're going to go straight across the road. I sounded posh then. Straight across the road, straight past the school. Again, with the smoothness. Nice. Oh look, you'll be able to see me in the mirror coming up. Ooh. Right. I remember over 25 years ago, I had my driving lesson along here. That young man there just looked at me like I was mental because I was probably, well, talking to myself. Not probably, I was. Yeah, my instructor was offering me polos and all. We had the radio on, we had Radio 1 on. You know, it really relaxed me, and I did well and passed. Oh. Yes, I think we're going to go down there. Stick my nose out just so I can see down there. Do you know what? It all seems very quiet looking down there, so I am wondering, is Penzance going to be quiet? I don't know. It's probably not going to be as quiet as you hoped, but I don't know, we'll give it a whirl. Oh, God. That was a pothole in the middle of a speed bump. Oh God, that is really, really quite inexcusable. Last time I came along here, it wasn't like that, and it wasn't that long ago. God, soon you're going to need a monster truck to drive around on these roads. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do bash the roads, but you know, 60% of them are okay. But it's that remaining 40%. I mean, when you go under trees like this, it's even harder to spot them. Why do I drive on such rough roads? Why can't I pick to shoot a video on smoother roads? Why do I do it? Actually, to answer my own question, I think I do it because I have in mind these places that I'm going to be driving through like this. Very pretty. You know, lots of very old houses. Unfortunately, down roads like this. Oh, I'm going to get some comments about this video. To be honest, I don't mind if they're constructive comments, you know. Right, I think that's the last of that. And I think it was like that because it was under the trees, so it stays damp for longer. So the tarmac wears away a lot quicker. I don't know how tarmac works, but I think we're out of it now. Right, just Pendine, Newbridge, or left Penzance. That's good justification for that resin holding in that crack, because we just went down that lane road. Actually, let's call it a track, and that crack didn't get any bigger. That repair held. So yeah, like I said, if any of you have got cracks anywhere on front or rear windshield, glass, resin, now got to think of a way at the end of this video of getting home whilst avoiding hail. I think I'm going to have to go back through Helston. I'm going to think about it, but I might end this video on the way out of Penzance and then start another video up as we're near Helston. I like Helston, it's a nice place. I'm gonna go down this way. And then I'm going to go down here. Actually, I won't do that. I won't start up a video in Helston because I am going to do another video later on in the week. That way I can go back through some of the little crafty little lanes I know about. Not good for videoing, filming, but good as a shortcut for me to avoid all the traffic. My windscreen are clean, it's rotten. I've always liked that blue. I'd like that blue on my car. I think it would look quite nice. Feels like the temperature's gone up, but it's still 18 degrees. I was watching something yesterday and it was an advert, and it was this so-called doctor, and I knew what he was doing. He was selling stuff, and it was for tinnitus, which I suffer from. And I thought, oh, it can't hurt to take a look. And he was in his video and he was scaremongering and all that, saying that tinnitus can cause early dementia and all that. And I thought, that's not right. And so I did a few Google searches, and it turns out to be absolute poppycock. So again, watch who's trying to con you when you're online. That's all I can say. That's all I'll say. From the moment I started watching the video, I thought, yeah, this is for something that he's invented that doesn't actually do anything, and he's just making up a load of rubbish so that you'll panic, go out and buy it. Because apparently it stops the tinnitus and stops early onset of dementia, which turns out to be rubbish. There's no actual link between the two. Tinnitus and annoyance, yes, having this constant whine in your ear. Luckily it's only one ear, but most of the time I don't notice it. I just, you forget that you've got it. Penzance doesn't seem that busy. If you watch that sentence, turn around and bite me in the bum. It's alright, mate, just pull out in front of me. One nice thing about Cornwall at the seaside, well, the coast, there's always a nice breeze blowing. As you can see from the flags over there. Nice old Mercedes on the right. I'll let him go in actually, because you've got a nice car, dude. I think that was a Mercedes 123. God, my hand is burning. Well, I forgot my windows open, my left-hand window, and I passed that guy on the scooter. All he must have heard was burning. Go on, little panda, I'll let you go. Little car. I've never had little cars. I've always had, nothing against them. I've just always had big cars. What time is it? It's 12:30. So actually midday. This is pretty good for Penzance. Because normally there's traffic all the way along here. I don't I don't understand why people are wearing jackets though. That's really puzzling. Yeah, I'd say most of the people are on the beach. Oh, there's a guy there in a black puffer jacket. I'd go up through town, but after 11 o'clock you can't do that. Well, unless you're a delivery vehicle or a taxi. Right, out of Penzance. I'll end the video at the Long Rock roundabout, the bigger one. I'm gonna be a nice guy. I think she's a nurse. So, gotta be nice to them. I'm hoping that ladder didn't slip off and end up going through my bloody window. That would be horrible. See, I said the word bloody. That's the worst you'll ever hear me cuss. I wouldn't really say that's cussing. Why am I saying cussing? Swearing. I'll try not to swear. Well, because now little kids might be watching. No, Penzance wasn't that bad for traffic actually. Pretty normal. And I said about traffic. There's a girl over there with red hair. I think it's because there's a truck up here parked up. you remember what I said about traffic? I mean, you rarely ever have traffic along here. Funny how you mention something and then the exact opposite happens. I am not going to win the 40 million lottery. And you know what, if I did, I'd still do YouTube videos. That sound you can hear is the local heliport. The helicopter's taken off, going to the Isles of Scilly. Oh, I love the smell of aviation fuel. It's a pity, if he was at the right angle you might be able to see him. There's an ambulance. Oh, it's all go. Shut that window. Well, there you have it, guys. A bit of back of Penzance and then Penzance seafront promenade. I hope you liked it. I'll see you again later on in the week. I don't know where to go, but we'll find out when we end up there. So, once again, guys, take care. Like, comment, subscribe, only if you want to. And I'll see you again, guys. Cheers.